Welcome to Aenigma Scenes, a channel dedicated to speculative fiction and the moments that stay with you long after the final page. I'm Mel, and here we explore science fiction, fantasy, and horror through thoughtful, spoiler-aware reviews of recent releases and standout reads. This isn't about hype or hot takes. It's about atmosphere, ideas, and the scenes that linger, the ones that reshape how we see the world, or hint at worlds just beyond our own. Last year I read Edgar Allan Poe's The Fall of the House of Usher during the Halloween season, and it was so much fun I decided to read something scary every October. This year I decided to read Crumb Hill. Here are my thoughts on this creepy tome. Crumb Hill, A Town History by Ethan Reno, is a delightfully disturbing journey into the strangest of places. Told through the eyes of Desmond Poots, an accidental visitor who is more or less coerced into becoming the town scribe, the book pulls readers into a world where absurdity is as common as breathing. As Desmond records the everyday happenings of Crumb Hill, he encounters an ensemble of odd and unforgettable characters, among them the tonic woman and dangling Jerry, whose bizarre quirks are best experienced rather than explained. Life in Crumb Hill operates according to peculiar rules. Something inexplicable happens every day at precisely 1:17, and whispering may result in being sent to the dimension, an ominous punishment left to the reader's imagination. This sense of structured strangeness builds a unique atmosphere where the absurd feels both whimsical and threatening. Reno's world isn't just weird for the sake of weird. It has a logic of its own, and that's part of what makes it so unsettling. Reno's use of sensory detail amplifies the unease. One early passage describes a faint scratching from inside a mysterious box. It was so faint and fast that he thought he had imagined it at first. Just a little clawing at the inside of the box. That creeping sound lingers, setting the tone for a book where even the smallest details are loaded with menace. Another chilling episode takes place in Crumb Hill Prison, famously voted the dampest prison, where inmates voluntarily endure grotesque scrubbings with wire brushes, rituals as horrifying as they are matter-of-fact in this warped town. These surreal episodes unfold like suffocating nightmares sprinkled with a dark, deadpan humor. Between the eerie stories, the book is peppered with advertisements for oddball products like Schwafu's cereal, at least I think it's cereal, and announcements for the Crumb Hill Circus. Crumb to the circus! Creating the feeling of flipping through an unearthed local almanac from a place that shouldn't exist. The book's layout enhances the atmosphere. Every page features haunting graphics illustrating the eccentric daily lives of Crumb Hill's residents, deepening the sense of immersion. Is this book allegory, metaphor, or simply madness? Reno leaves that question hanging. Reading Crumb Hill felt, to me, like stepping into the uncanny dreamscape of Pan's Labyrinth or the unsettling fairy tale world of John Connolly's The Book of Lost Things. It's the perfect choice for anyone seeking a creepy, surreal read during the Halloween season. Perhaps the most frightening part is how quickly the town's oddness began to feel normal. And that, more than any monster, is what truly lingers. That's it for this episode of Aenigma Scenes. If this story left you unsettled, curious, or quietly thinking about it hours later, then it's done exactly what speculative fiction does best. If you enjoyed this review, consider liking the video and subscribing for more explorations into science fiction, fantasy, and horror. Stories that linger, worlds that haunt, and scenes that refuse to fade. Until next time, keep reading the strange ones, and pay attention to the scenes that follow you back out of the book.